All right, today on the channel, we're checking out this new mountain high pipe. It's a low clearance pipe, so it's gonna sit a lot differently than the usual stock or FMF or any other aftermarket pipe. It's all made in the USA. It's got a little bit different mounting system. Look how long that hook is. And then the little loops for the spring are kind of closer together. And just overall, the shape is just a lot different. And yeah, it's comes in this cool raw finish. So I've got a brand new FMF and I'll compare that to this. I bought both of these and I'm gonna see what the clearance is, see if I notice any power difference, if there's any lack or any differences in that, and just overall see if this is worth the extra money and the low clearance, see if I hit it less, see if I get less power dents in there. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Stick around. Up first, we got the FMF Gnarly, chromed out, 5.6 pounds. Okay. Next up, mountain high pipe, the raw, weighing in at 4.8 pounds. And probably not a true comparison. The S3 pipe, it's used. There's oil in it, so it's gonna be a little inaccurate there, but 5.2 pounds. This is definitely lighter. Like, this only has one King of the Motos race on it, and you can see it's like pretty dented up. It's definitely thinner. It's more like the stock or maybe a factory fatty or something. All right, let's test the Trailbound high clearance power dent pipe. I've got it on the board, just barely spin it, so I'm trying to keep it accurate, but we'll see. So this one has clearance of 13 1/4. So now we'll put on a different pipe. All right, the new FMF Gnarly, clearance of 12 7/8 of an inch.
14 on my side.
So we've got, what?
Oh yeah.
4 fingers difference.
Wow.
So it was at 12 7/8. Now we're at just about 15, 2 inches. All right, brand new FMF Gnarly. See if we notice power difference. Oh my God. You actually notice a lot of power, and that FMF isn't even that bad, I don't think. That's so crazy, new pipe. It feels crisper. It's really surprising how much better a new pipe feels. Oh shit. Oh my God. That was a funny fail. Anyways, new FMF pipe seriously feels way crisper. That's why I usually put a new pipe on before the races, just because I know it just gives it a little more snap and power. All right, so that's why I put the new pipe on, because I know new pipes just feel so much better. I didn't want to go from this old pipe to that pipe and make it seem like it felt better. So this one's like not even that bad. It doesn't even have a kink there, just some dents. So put the mountain high on there now. Oh, looks like it's about to crack on me. All right, mountain high pipe. Got it on there. Was a little hard to get this connected, but you know, just some finagling. So it kind of feels like the power hits later, maybe not as snappy on the bottom end as the Gnarly. So you kind of come out and then it hits a little bit harder, like kind of like older two-strokes. That's probably what the stock pipe feels like. I just never run the stock pipe. I don't know that it's a bad thing. Like, it feels, the power's pretty smooth on it. So it's not like spinning the wheels. It's kind of more like TPI, a little bit smoother power almost. I wish I had some kind of hill climbs to try out. I don't know. I mean, it picks up the front wheel fine. Nice and smooth. I mean, that feels great, actually. Try some static zaps. Ninja! Ninja! Yeah, kind of like delayed right there, like, oh. Yeah, see, I didn't quite feel like the power I wanted to get that zap. Yeah, I got it up in there. The RPM's how I liked it there. To test the clearance of it. The skid plate hits before it. That's pretty cool. It gets the front wheel up pretty nice though. Alright, back on the FMF Gnarly, brand new one. Forgot to do these static zaps. Oh my God. Alright, so they said there's a recall on these pipes because the tire could hit. So we're gonna bottom out the suspension and see.
Take a picture, then I'm gonna.
Yep, it's hidden. And that's with the suspension not even fully compressed. So if you turned your wheel, if you compress and turn your wheel, you'd be pretty screwed. Well, that TPI oil problems. It's a lot of oil.
I know. I don't know where it's coming from. Check it out. The drain bowl, I thought it was coming out of the drain bowl, but then it's dry. I just checked it.
Definitely looks cool. So unfortunately, there's a mountain high fail. They had a recall. They sent an email, and what I showed you earlier, the tire hits when you compress the suspension there, you can see the tire is rubbing on it when I did my test rides. So I definitely want to get another one. They said they would send another one. I just have to send this back or whatever. In conclusion, this pipe looks really sick. I love the idea. I love the extra clearance. In terms of the performance, you know, I went back and forth. I did bent FMF, mountain high, back to the FMF, and then back to the dented FMF. And there is a difference between all three of them. Difference between these, and I didn't get enough seat time on this pipe to kind of decide if I like that feeling or not. It did feel kind of flatter in the beginning, where the FMF kind of had a little bit more off throttle response, whereas this was kind of like delayed and then it hit harder, kind of more like a motocross pipe. I'm not sure what the stock pipe feels like. I never run those. I just take them off because they're like tinfoil and they just dent super easy. So, you know, I want to put more time on this and decide. I definitely want to run it. It's cool. I want to see how it holds up and how it feels. In terms of which one I would choose right now, it's undecided. But you know, I'll definitely give this a shot. For grinding stone, I'll put that fresh FMF on there, because there's definitely a difference between a power dent and a freshie, and this one's not even really kinked there. So, you know, it's surprising. Just depends on where the dents are. Sometimes it doesn't affect it, sometimes it does. So yeah, I'll just keep running this for fun, and FMF, I'll have a freshie for the race if I can afford it. So yeah, I'll do another video when I get more time on it, when I get the better one, and make sure there's no clearance issues there. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this pipe so far, or things that you want me to cover in the future. Thanks.